Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about shifter rebuild kits. We're going to try and explain some of the differences so that you can understand what you're looking for in an NA or NB car. Now, a shifter rebuild will come with the bushings that you need to rebuild the shifter, an upper boot and a lower boot. And essentially the way that they go is the upper boot goes onto the shifter covering the lower boot like so, and then you have the bushings on the shifter. Now the difference is this is an NA versus an NB shifter set of bushings. On the NA, you'll have this half moon bushing, this ball cup that goes at the very bottom. You'll have these wavy washers with tangs. You have these bushings that wrap around the base and a washer. A lot more than on an NB car. Now on the NB, where it gets tricky is you need this bushing here that has 2 pinholes versus the NA one that only has 1 because of the way that it sits inside of the shifter. Now another key difference is you'll notice that you'll still have 2 wavy washers, but one doesn't have tangs, the other one does. So that's really important. Now another key difference is it's important to know if you have a 6-speed car, if the 6-speed was prior August of 2001 or after August 8 of 2001. That was a manufacturing VIN split. Anything prior to August 8, 2001 required a smaller bushing, like so. This is pre-2001. Anything August 8 forward got changed to a bigger bushing. So if you don't get the right manufacturer date, you could end up getting the wrong lower bushing. So we'll go ahead and show you how this gets put together on a shifter. Alright everyone, so after you've cleaned up your shifter and removed all the bushings and parts, this is the NA shifter, you will be ready to put it back in. So the layout of these bushings, and we're going to start with the NA first, is this bushing goes at the bottom. This bushing goes in the side like so. Inside the turret, you have this bushing that takes the wavy washer with clips. You attach those, and then this sits in like so. This will be within the turret. So that's inside the turret, on the shifter, and then up top you'll have the smaller version that doesn't have a cutout with wavy washer with clips, and this one goes across the top like so. So this one will be at the top, this one's on the side here like so, like that. Bottom one slide in, and then this one will be in the turret as this slides into it. Now it's really important that you add this washer in the turret. This will protect the aluminum material, and this will sit like that, and the shifter will then fall in there. And the secret is to remember that it all has to be plastic on metal. So make sure that you don't put this upside down, because if you do, it's gonna make it really difficult for you to shift. So that is the NA. Now what makes the NB different? On an NB shift rod, the way these bushings go is very similar to an NA. One of the things you'll notice is that the big ball at the bottom does not require bushing. The NA does, the NB does not. Now, the 2 cutouts will align to the 2 pins inside the turret. So these bushings go inside the turret. You have the wavy washer first, then the black bushing with the cutouts, then this will sit within the turret, and you'll have the white washer with a black metal wavy washer that sit on top like so. So white bushing, sorry, with black wavy washer. And then you will have the matching lower ball cup, whether it's the smaller one for the 5-speed NB or 6-speed pre-2001 cars, or you'll have the bigger ball cup if it was manufactured after August 8 of 2001 and is a 6-speed. Then it will take the bigger one, which there you can see the difference. It obviously won't stay. So that is the bushing layout. Now this is an aftermarket shifter, so this is just for illustrative purposes. But this will be how your bushings lay out. Once you've got most of your bushings in place, the shifter turret ones obviously go in the turret. Once you've got this in place, then you can go ahead and put your shifter boot on there. One of the things you want to do is lubricate the shifter, something that will ultimately allow it to evaporate after you've done it. And you can slide the boot like so without an effort. And then all you got to do is align it in, bolt it all back up, and you are good to go.